backyard of 405, 407, but you be touching 406. That's New Jersey, bro. Everything's stacked up.
I can't do it in
Neighbor's
city.
house.
Right?
Neighbor's house.
I can't do
I
city.
swear to God.
I was born and raised city. I don't like city.
Well,
for the most part, I was in the suburbs right outside the city, but everything was city.
I'm in what they call rural.
Yeah, that's okay.
We got a lot of back roads and stuff, but we're not that far away from like all the shopping and all.
Yeah, that's where we're at. But where I was born and raised is not like that. We didn't have back roads. I don't know what the fuck that was until I came here. So like that, it was all city, very city. You know, you knew you were getting closer to the center of the city by the number of the road. You know what I'm saying? Like
I literally thought back roads were like roads that used to work and don't work no more. You look around my they moved to this side, but I was like, Kentucky. And it's like, oh, come pick me up at 407, you forgot me lane. I'm like, that's a fucking lie. I put in the GPS. Forgot me lane is there, but it's a road that looks like a spaghetti noodle. And you're like, that's a back road.
Yeah, when I first moved here and I tried to drive for the first time, because I'm used to flat, parallel, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to that.
You turn back around.
Not the case
New
here.
Jersey.
You could be going up a hill and not know where you're going, like on the other side, and like doing all this. We don't do that in the city. So look, that's how I drove my whole life until I moved here.
In Kentucky, you do not sit passenger seat looking at your phone. It feels like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That ass fun.
Because we're not mountain. We're not quite the mountains.
Hills, bro.
But we're not flatland either. We're in the in-between and it sucks.
What made us go to Kentucky? I had family here and I came back here and I fucked
divorce. Divorce landed me in Kentucky.
Well, recovery, I guess. And mine was fucking literally.
All of my family moved. They moved. They either went to Arizona or they went to Florida. And then here I was, single mom. 2 kids by myself. And I'm like, I can't make it in Florida. I tried. Too expensive. So I'm like, what do I do? So I got stuck here where my kids' grandma lives, which is the one I was saying doesn't even like me. I don't like her. We don't talk to each other because of religion. It sucks. Like that's all I have here. But that's how I ended up here because as a single mom, because it's the Commonwealth. It's the Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a great place for a single mom.
So how I came to Kentucky. Right.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
No, this is that ass how I came to Kentucky. I was in this small little village, this little donut shack, right? It wasn't a donut, but it was like a shack that looked like a donut, right?
The red.
And then we moved from there to a train. I don't understand why. This is dead ass. This is why I came to Kentucky. So we went on the train, and then I realized we were refugees, right? And then TikTok. Outside of that, we came to America as refugees to Chicago.
Now, how do you go from Chicago
to a big ass city? So how the fuck did I go from a train to Chicago? Airplane, right? I flew. I didn't swim. But after living in Denver for some fucking weird reason, how do you go from small donut village shack to a train to either a boat or a plane to Chicago? And then you're in Denver. That's not child.
I had you to here.
So this is exactly what happened. My mom and dad, they got together and they liked each other, and I was born. And they're doing that bad trip that I did not like, but I do remember we was in Denver, right? And then my mom and dad, they didn't do that thing that they're supposed to like. They did it with other people. And one of them came to Kentucky because she had family here. And I'm not lying. And I came here and I saw the family was looking at me from both directions. And I mean that pupilly. I really mean it. Like, I was like, holy fuck. But I've been watching so many Korean shows. It was like, holy fuck. So it was like bad, right? And then there was like this accident that happened. And it was because I was trying to help out my grandpa. He had straight peoples. I was trying to help my grandpa with straight peoples lift this heavy object, bro. And like we was like, carrying the shit, and he couldn't do it because he was old. And like, I got fired. So I went to my mom's house in Kentucky, and then I met this woman. It was cool. and shit in the beginning, but when like, and I mean it, I told my mom the truth. Like when she slipped, and last thing I remember, like I felt violated, and then like 6 months later, I found out that she was pregnant. So I came to Kentucky, but not because of that reason, because I was trying to swear to God, no fingers crossed. See, I told my cousin, I said, bro, dead ass, I had this bad accident. Grandpa fired me and I went to Kentucky. But what really fucking sucked about this, like, she's calling me saying that she's pregnant. So I moved here like a good boy. You know how fucked up this shit is? True story. Brent, you're not gonna believe it. Why am I still like having to pay? And then like if I don't, they call the wheels. It was a next, and I'm stuck in Kentucky. But you know, I love, you know, like the mini me that's still there because it might have a chance, you know, Sizzling. But there's a fucking you know, like Kentucky, bro. It was an accident. That's how I ended up in Kentucky.
All of that for it was just an accident.
Writer, because you draw these simplest of stories out like a motherfucker.
I'm not even joking. My grandpa fired me.
You had to move back, and you had a kid on the way.
It was an accident.
That do you see how simple?
Because look, if I never dropped that fucking heavy ass shit, he wouldn't have fired me. I would have never left him. But I met Melly.
That's what I was gonna say. It wasn't by accident because you met Melly.
Yeah, we pulled out the crayons and started drawing on each other. Like, I'll bet your mind. Just like,
no, I remember the first thing you commented on because we worked together.
Hey, you know, Toy Story, right? They were all signed, right? So I was like, quick, Melly's coming. Yeah, we signed each other.
No, I remember because you're the one that wanted my Facebook. You could find me, is what you had said. Like, all right. So the first thing he comments on is I said, what do two red flags walking by each other say to one another? And you commented on that post, and I'm like, oh, cool. So he's a red flag too. Like we're on the right stuff.
Hey, clearly, because we found each other on TikTok. China bitch.
I did on TikTok.
No, but like that's not.
No, we didn't.
We argued on TikTok.
No, you blocked me on TikTok.
I blocked her on TikTok.
Because you was talking to somebody else and I saw your comments.
I don't know.
We weren't officially together yet.
So you remember that story with my grandpa? And then I moved from, yeah.
Blocked me. On my birthday, bro.
Because I dropped the package.
I remember it too. I had your gifts then lined up outside. I was ready to.
Hey, Brent. I want to show you something.
That's why I tell y'all, now our relationships are just rainbows and unicorns.
She has all the control without space for me, right? There's going to be no escape. Because that ass last time, coffee got poured on it. I don't think any of the shit works.
What are you talking about?
The keyboard.
Oh, man.
I met my ex-wife on Craigslist.
Oh, how did that go?
Did you put her back on there? Did you post it?
Did you respond to an ad?
Got some mileage, runs good. Post. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I smoked a little bit before. Actually, we just smoked. Kind of.
Met her on Craigslist.
That's how his stories work, Reaper. You know that. It does not, it's not a straight line story.
Yeah, because on TikTok I would have done got
like that.
banana, bro. So whatever. You know, fuck it.
In your story. Okay, so that's okay. So you met her on, but see, I need to know more. You can't just say I met her on Craigslist. How was it classified?
Did you post her back?
Does it, was it that category and you responded?
Was it like a personal ad that you replied to, or what?
So she posted how she was looking for a genuine. Okay, so yeah, it was an ad.
Hell yeah. Hey, you should have.
Okay, and what made you decide? Because I don't think
Do me a
there
favor.
wasn't pictures, right? Like, or was there? How did you decide to respond to this?
Like this. Hi, I like
like-
you too.
Was there a number to contact, or was it like,
What was that?
like what made you?
My
Oh,
phone died.
I responded new pictures.
Experience spans coast to coast from focus. Southeastern easy. Connecting. Funding solutions. Yeah. Go do the rest. Digital media. Let's connect today.
At a gas station.